So guys, this video is going to show you some of the key details and key changes between V1 of QVIQVIEW and V2. So V1, which you're all familiar with, looks something like this in the interface. It's built on a Teleton base, so it looks a bit different. It's slightly choppy, and as you've noticed, it's not super quick and responsive like Telegram usually is. Now, we've spent a lot of time developing a completely one-to-one system just like Telegram with V2. So this is built on a completely new base. So it's completely built from scratch, very responsive, completely different, and I am going to show you some of the key differences now, because currently we're running a beta test group on V2 where some users get pre-access to it and can test it out for themselves, and we're developing it closely with this community. So if you want to be a part of that group, you can DM us on Telegram through the channel in the description. But let's get started with the comparison video. So first off, if we head over to QVIQVIEW, we will first land on this site here, where this is basically the CRM site, so you can just click in on any conversation. As you can see, it loads for a bit, so now we have the conversation here. Now, there are some features which we have taken here from Telegram. You can like react to messages, that's possible. So there are some features from Telegram here which we have retrofitted. It works pretty well, but if we now head over to KVIQA, which will be the V2 version of QVIQVIEW, and we just open the inbox, let's go to the exact same account. Here you can see we are on the same account. And if we head to the same conversation, you see it's far faster. It's exactly like within Telegram's own CRM. And we can also react to messages. We can do whatever we want. We can send stickers. Everything is functioning exactly like within Telegram itself. And then you can also change all your Telegram settings in here. You can also see your sales up here, which on V1 only was available through the KVIQA Cash bot. As you can see here, you had to get all your notifications from here. But now we've added it as a tab here as well. And the features on V1 were very good, but they were slightly limited. So as you can see, if we go into settings and we head over to workers, for example, you can set different accesses, manage access, and do all of that. But on V2, we have made it far more detailed. So you head over to accounts, and then you can go to chatters or creators if you want. And then you can set all these different settings. You can set compensations, work schedules, and you can give them access to specific accounts, give them manager perms, and it's far easier to keep track of your workers like this, because you can go to the schedule, see if they're working on time, and then moving on to the dashboard, which you can see under earnings here, you can click on a column and see who performed the sale, which account made the sale, and etc. Then you can also see general just sales around here. Whereas on V1, you had to go over here, you had to go back to the dashboard, and you can see the total sales over here, which was also very nice, but we have made it even more streamlined on V2. Another nice advantage with V2 is that we have added the re-authentication notifications. So if your TG account gets disconnected, you will be notified here, and you can very simply just head over to the CRM and then re-authenticate it from within here. Another key change we have done is to the vault. So look at this, guys. So if you open the vault on V1, this used to sometimes load fairly slow. There were some issues with the playback. As you can see, it didn't enlarge properly. So what you do now is you just click an image, you send this one like so, and you can see it says sending, but then there were some issues where you couldn't see if you'd sent it. It was a bit clunky. As you can see, it's been sent, but it's a bit choppy, you know. Now on V2, we built it on a completely different basis as well. So if I head over to the very same conversation, this is our vault now. We click it, and now boom, everything is loading in very fast. You see that was the first time loading in, so once you open it again, everything's already loaded. And then you have the sent markers as well, which we had on V1 too. But then you can select the images. You just hit create the drop. And then you can see a preview of the message, how it will be sent. So boom, we send that, done. It's as simple as that. So that's very nice. So on V1, you were not able to see if a user had purchased this here. You could see that it said unlocked here, of course. But then you had to update the page. You know, you had to leave the conversation and come back. Whereas on V2, I'm going to show you what happens right now. So the customer just clicks the link, they pay it. And boom, it's been paid now. So we're going to see without leaving the site. Yep, boom, done. It's sold. We got the sales notification sound, as you could hear it as well. And then we have the sold for $1 buy, and then the chatter. Another thing we added with V2 is that you can see who sent messages. So if you have multiple chatters, you can see who's been working here on this account. It's been me, of course, on this account. So you can see which chatter has sold it, sent it, whatever, and it's all updated live. So this is perfect, and the customer gets their image on this separate page. Now what this does, the advantage with this is that there are no loading times, because we are capped by Telegram's uploading speed. So if you were sending a large video, let's say 30 minutes long, you might have sometimes had a customer complain that, oh, it's not loading, I haven't gotten the content, where is it? That's a part of the past now, because everything is instantly loaded on the site. You can send however long videos you want. It's instantly available here, but we still send out the nice preview just so the customer can see what they're going to buy. And it's a good call to action, so to speak. And another feature we added with V2 is that when you are here as the customer, you can also tip the chatter. So let's just say we want to tip them, we can change this as well. So we're just gonna hit tip, $8 is fair, and here you're able to send them a tip, so that's also very nice, just some extra income, and it will appear as a notification here as well. And here you can see our latest purchase. Now another thing which I really like is when you go to sales, you can see this purchase. If we click it, we land in the conversation. This way a chatter can easily find which customer has paid and just quickly navigate over to them, saving you a bunch of time. And of course we still have the quick select emojis, just, you know, for ease of use. It's all very nice. Heading back to this earnings overview area here, you also have the settings page, so you can add a bunch of details. And another thing we will be launching shortly is the marketplace area. Now the marketplace area will make it so you can easily find chatters who are willing to work. You can hire them on whatever basis you want. It will be a very smooth system. We will also be rolling out a feature where CupidBot will work inside this CRM, which will be very nice for those of you who do not have chatters full time. Of course, we will have that available as well. It's currently only the beta version. And the final piece to the puzzle will be our payment solution. Now we are working very closely with a bank on this, so we will be getting rid of Stripe shortly, and we will offer crypto payouts to have a very smooth payment system. This way you can pay from whichever region you are in, PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, whatever. It will be very streamlined and your customers will prefer it a lot. Now guys, I hope you are excited for V2 as well. Like I said in the beginning, just DM me on Telegram through the channel. The link is in the description, and you can also be a part of the V2 testing group. Now everyone who's a part of the V2 testing group will be rewarded once we are done with the testing. All we hope you do is give us some feedback. If you find any errors, DM us. There have been very few errors thus far, and the experience is pretty greatly improved, as you can see as well. So guys, that was everything for this video. Catch you in the next one.
Blow bands, blow bands, blow bands.